What happens when world's fastest growing AI system is dragged into a courtroom? A courtroom battle over safety of children and the future of the technology itself. And more importantly, is this one of the lawsuits in Florida or beginning of the global reknocking against the artificial intelligence? A political storm has erupted in the United States after the state of Florida has filed a landmark lawsuit against OpenAI and its CEO Sam Altman. But this is not just another tech dispute, by the way. Florida is accusing OpenAI of knowingly releasing ChatGPT while ignoring what it calls a serious risk on children and public safety. And make no mistakes here, the language from the officials is unusually sharp. The Attorney General says that the company chose profit over protection, but OpenAI strongly denies those claims. So, the question becomes who is right and what is being left unsaid. At the center of all of this case is ChatGPT, one of the world's most widely used AI systems on the planet. Now, Florida argues that this platform has a weak safeguards for minors, no strict age verification, and limited parental control. However, OpenAI insists that it has already built a multi-layer of protection and continues to improve the safety systems. But the lawsuit doesn't stop it. It is now a policy of criticism. And furthermore, alleging the interactions including case linked to self-harm, criminal planning, as well as dangerous psychological influence. And yet, OpenAI says its systems designed to discourage harm, redirect users to help, and then operate a general purpose tool used by hundreds and millions. So, which is the reality closer to the truth? And that is where the tension escalates. Florida officials are now even attempting to hold the leadership personally accountable, arguing that international warnings were ignored during rapid expansion of AI products. And here's where the bigger story starts. This is no longer just about one company. Similar lawsuits are now emerging across the United States, raising deeper questions about how far AI is responsible and how should it extend. Extend to tools, or to creators, or to both. Experts warn that the most vulnerable users may be teenagers, where emotional dependency on AI can now blur the reality and the interaction. And yet, supporters argue that restricting AI too tightly could now slow the innovation at the critical global moment. So we arrive at a crossroad. Is this a moment that governments finally rein in the artificial intelligence, or the moment that the legal system struggles to define what AI truly is? And the answers are still unfolding.